Yeah, well, welcome back to linear algebra equations. And we have the following questions to solve. We have this question to solve the following system, and we have those equations. Okay, so what we do, step one, solution, step one. So write what? Augmented matrix. Write augmented matrix. So in that case now, we're going to have of those variables, we have four variables here. We have x1, x2, x3, and x4. So that is the four variables we are looking for. The coefficient of the first one, so we can just write on the top x1, x2, x3, x4. So let's get the coefficient of those along those variables. For this one, uh, coefficient of x2, that's minus 2. Coefficient of x3, that's a 1. Coefficient of x4, that's a minus 4. We've done that. Then second equation, the coefficient of x1, that's 1. x2, that's 3. That's 7. That's 2. Then the last equation, we have coefficient of x1 is 1, minus 12, followed by minus 11, and then minus 16. Okay, then you put your line, augmented matrix. You put your line, augmented matrix, and those will be the values of the equal values. So that will be 1, 2, 5. That's your augmented matrix. So in a nutshell, what we have done so far is to list the variable we have and put the coefficient along those variables straight down, s2 straight down, s3 straight down, s4 straight down. So then the next thing to do now, the step 2, is to do the step 2 row operation. Row operation. So what do we do? Our main target is to try if we can have the main diagonal to be 1, if possible. But it's not all time you have your main diagonal to be what? To be 1. So step 2, row operation, and that will be equal to row 2 is equal to row 2 minus row 1, because 1 minus 1, I'll get 0 here. So that is forming. And then also row 3 minus row 1, we get 0 here also. So row 3 is equal to row 3 minus row 1. So in this case now, row 1 is my what? Is my reference points. Row 1 is my reference points. So and I have now my row 1, the reference point is not changing. 1 minus 2, 1 minus 4, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 3 minus 3 minus 2, that's 5 here. And then 7 minus 1, that's 6 here. 2 minus 4, that's 6 here. And then 2 minus 1, that's 1. Then row 3, 1 minus 1, that's 0. Minus 12, minus 12, minus 2, that's minus 10 here. Okay. Then the next thing, minus 11, minus 11, minus 1, minus 12, minus 16, minus 4. That's a minus 12 here also. Then 5 minus 1, that's 4. So we've done that. So the next thing to do now is to just look at the diagonal here, the main diagonal. Okay, this matrix is 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what we're trying to do now, want to see if you can make this place to be 1. Okay, you can make that place to be 1. And let's see what we can do. So row 2 is equal to row 2 divided by what? Divided by what? By 5. So that place can be what? Can be 1. So then we have 1 minus 2, 1 minus 4, then 1 here, then 0 over 5, that's 0, 5 over 5, that's 1 here, and then that's 6 over 5, and then the other one is 6 over 5, and then 1 over 5. Okay? What again? Then our row 3, we have 0, minus 10, minus 12, minus 12, 4. So the next thing we can do now is to also, since we are able to form, the diagonal is forming, this is 1, this is 1. So we want to see if this one can be 0, if this place can be 0. So what can we do in that case? So we can say this one times 10, so we now have row 3 is equal to row 3. Since this one is minus, then it will be addition plus what? 10 times what? 10 times row 2. 10 times row 2. So then we have 1 minus 2, 1 minus 4. Then 0 plus 10 times this one, that's 0. Here, minus 10 plus 10 times 1, that's 10. So this place is 0. That's here, minus 12 plus 10 times 6 over 5. So that will give us what? 0. Don't have to waste time there. Here also, minus 12 plus 10 times this, that's also 0. Then 4 plus 10 times 1 over 5. So that's 6. So that's what we have there. Okay. So I just want to make a point here. Don't forget that this is x1, x2, x3, x4. Don't forget that. So anything you are forming, if you are forming from this row now, this will be 0 times x1 plus 0 times x2 plus 0 times what? x3 plus 0 times what? x4 equals what? 6. Likewise, this row also 0 times x1, 1 time plus 1 times x2 plus 6 over 5 times x3 plus 6 over 5 times x4 equals to 1 over 5, and so on and so forth. So in this case now, we don't have any variable here. So this place and this place, there is no solution. No what? No solution. No solution.